Let us start our science class. Okay. Today we are going to start a new lesson. Okay. Before that, I will ask you some questions, student. Take your book and write down the question. Okay. After that, you have to answer it. Okay. My question is, what is life process? Do you know what is life process? We studied in our lower class in 7th and all we studied what is life process, student? Yes. Can you give the example for life process? What are the examples for life process? Yeah, we know that digestive system, that is a nutrition, circulation, excretion, respiration, these are the life process. See, upon that there are one more life process, that is reproduction. Do you know what it means? Reproduction means? Yes, we know that all life process like excretion, nutrition, if it is circulation, all those things. Without that a person can't live, or else he can't live for one day, or else if it is circulation is got stopped, means what will happen? He will die. Surely he will die. If respiration is not able to respire, means what will happen? Respiration is not processing, surely he will die. But what about the reproduction? If a person he is deciding that, or else if a cat it is deciding that I am not going to do reproduction. So what will happen to that cat? Nothing will happen like other. But the reproduction is not that much vital life process like respiration and all, but it is very important life process. Why? Why it is so important, student? Reproduction? Yes, reproduction, it is very important life process because of the existence of the life to maintain the next generation. Okay, all species or else all individuals or else all organism is going to decide we are not going to do any reproduction, means what will happen next? There is next generation, there is no organisms. Okay. So, now tell me, student, what is reproduction? Can you define the term reproduction? Yes, reproduction means nothing but it is a life process itself, but what happens in reproduction? An organism is giving birth to another organism. So, because of one organism there is a arrival of another organism. So, one organism is going to produce another organism, that is a offspring. Okay, that life process is called as reproduction. Okay, now one more thing I will say, student. If we have, just imagine we have one field, any paddy field or anything, in that there are number of frogs. Farmer, what he is doing, if any insecticides or pesticides sprayed to that field, means what will happen next? Entire field, all the organism will collapse, or else all the frog may die. Okay. Now there is a chance of one frog is living over there, one is remained, means what will happen after some time? If you are going to see that same field, you can see number of frog once again. How it is happen? Because that frog is going to reproduce into another frog. So continuously what will happen? There is a formation of a big population of that one. Okay. So come to know now why the reproduction is very important. Yeah. Yes. Next, in today's class we are going to study about the reproduction itself. Okay. In our lower class we studied in 7th standard, we studied reproduction in lower animals and in plants. Just will recall, student, what are the different parts, or else what are the different parts present in the in plants reproduction. That is, we have studied, that is a reproductive part is a flower. In flower there are number of different parts like male part and female part. You studied in your 7th standard. So once again we are not going to discuss about that, just will glance what is the different parts, the reproductive parts present in the flower. Okay, if you are going to take one hibiscus flower, okay, we can see both male and female part in that flower. Yes, What it called? Male part and female part? Pistil or else carpel, that is a female part of a flower, and stamen, that is a male part of the flower. In stamen, anther, filament, all those things. Here stigma, style and ovary we studied. Okay. After that there is a pollination occur, all those things we studied in our 7th standard. Okay. But here in today's class, in your 8th standard, we are going to study only about the reproduction in animals. Okay. Just write down the heading, student. Reproduction in animals. Reproduction in animals. Okay. Same as that higher plants, we studied in higher plants, reproduction in higher plants in 7th standard. Same as that, here this is a type of reproduction, but we are going to study only in animals. Okay. Now we will see how these animals are going to reproduce. Okay. Yeah. Do you know what are the main 2 categories of this reproduction? They are sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. These are the 2 types. Asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, and one more is sexual reproduction. Can you differentiate these 2 terms, students? How they are differ from each other? Yes, asexual reproduction means it indicates that only one organism is going to reproduce. Okay, only one organism is involving in the reproduction. In case of sexual, there are 2 organisms or else 2 individuals or else 2 parents are going to involve in the reproduction. Okay, can you give any example for this asexual reproduction? Yes. What are the examples? Yes, we can see amoeba, how the amoebas are reproducing. Whether we can say that is a father amoeba and mother amoeba? No, we can't say like that because there is no different sex found in these amoebas. What it is doing? If amoeba, one single amoeba, it is going to divide itself into 2 amoeba. This is a what? Asexual type of reproduction. We can see this in Spirogyra, Hydra. Okay, in many organisms, many lower organisms are example for these asexual type of reproduction. Okay, that we will study later. First, next we will come to detailing we are going to study afterwards. Next we will see about the sexual reproduction. Okay, sexual reproduction. Here one more thing, students, asexual, there are number of types like this, that is a fission type. Bud formation in Hydra, it is going to like how it is if potato, how they are giving bud, same as that Hydra, yeast, all those things they are giving. See, if it is a yeast, there is a formation of bud, later it is going to develop and then it is detaching from the mother's body. So there are the formation of 2 yeast, same as that we can see in Hydras and all. Okay, so that is a budding type. One more is a fragment type is there. So it is one organism, it is going to cut into number of organisms, then it is developing into new individual organisms. This species is going to develop into number of organisms. We can see this fragmentation type in Spirogyra, that is a algae. Okay, yeah. Next we will move to the sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, we come to know that there are 2 individuals, 2 parents or else 2 organisms are participating in the reproduction. So here there should be a male organism and female organism. Okay, male and female organism. 2 organisms are participating in the reproduction to give a one offspring or else one organism. Okay, new baby. Come to know, no? Yes, next we will discuss later what are the different parts. Before that, I will ask you one question, student. What we are calling for the infant means newborn organism. Okay, infant of human beings. Yes. Take your point book, make two list. I will ask you some questions. I will say you some of the organism. You have to find out the infant, what we are calling. Okay, if it is a human, baby. Yes, if it is a cat, what we are calling? Yes, write down. Third, if it is dog, what we are calling? If it is cow, what we are calling? Calf. Write down all. Okay. One more question. If it is a butterfly, we are calling larvae, pupae, like that. Yes. If it is what, a fish, if it is a frog, tadpoles, we are calling. See, write down that. Okay. Add more and more examples and find out what we are calling its young one or else its offsprings. Come to know, no? Two columns you have to do like this. Two columns here organisms and here they are young one. So human you have to write it is baby, like that. Okay, all those things, a lion, many things, a bat, all those things you can include. Okay, goat, sheep, many things, tiger. Okay, find out that one, monkey, donkey, horse, all those things. Okay, this is a small activity to your student. Okay, so come to this point next. Yeah, sexual reproduction. We studied what is the definition we got, what is a, we are getting the offspring. So it is a, if it is a human offspring, we are calling this as a what, a baby. If it is a cat, what we are calling? We written over here. Yes, all those things. If it is a dog, if it is a bat, if it is a butterfly, if it is a frog, what we are calling? We are just calling by adding different names to that one. Okay, yeah. Next we will see about the sexual reproduction in detail. Okay, we are going to study only in animals. Okay, not in others, only in animals. Upon that, here we are going to concentrate on the human reproductive system. Okay, both male and female reproductive parts we are going to study. Do you know what are the different parts, male and female parts? In general parts, what are? Yes, where the baby carrying in mothers, yeah, that is a uterus or else womb we are calling. Just we'll see the what a diagram of this one and we'll study. Now we'll see the different reproductive system, that is the parts in both male and female. Okay, students, before that I will ask you one question. Do you know why there is much different, completely it is different in, if it is in male reproductive organ is completely different from the female. Why it is so? Do you know why it is so much? See, there are number of difference we can see, because it has a unique function. Both reproductive organ, both male and female, are producing their own gametes. That is gametes. Write down that term, gametes. Okay, gametes means nothing but it is a reproductive cell. What is that gametes? Reproductive cell it is. Okay, reproductive cell. See here, in male we can see gamete, that is called as sperm. What is that? That is called as sperm. And female gamete is called as egg or else ova. Ova or else egg, that is a female gamete. Sperm is a male gamete. Okay, because of that we can see completely different structure in both male and female. Okay, now question is, name the female gamete, that is egg or else ova. Male gamete, that is sperm. See here, this ova is, that is the egg. Egg it is the largest cell in the human body. Okay, that is largest cell, sorry, like round it is, largest cell in the human body, like this. There is a nucleus, all those things what is present inside the egg, that is present in this. Okay, this is the ova. If you are going to see the sperm, but we can't see that is in naked eye. That is a microscopic one. That much minute it is. See, it is having the shape like this, student. See, it is having the shape like this. See here. This, can you see now? Yes. Here, head portion is there. This is collar, that is a neck portion is there. Here, there is a tail portion is there. Okay, this is microscopic one, but this is we can see in our naked eye. That is the largest cell in the human body. Okay, this is a very small cell like other cell, but it is having all the functions what is present in other cell. Both these and these two cells are having all the other cell organelles. What are the constituents present in the cell? All it has, both. Okay, but it is microscopic, very small, and this is macroscopic one. Large it is, big it is. Okay, now one question is here. It is, the sperms are having, it has what? Tail. Why it need tail? But it does not have anything, it is simply round. Other eggs how it is, same as that, but it is having tail. See, it is having a purpose, it is having an important function because the sperm is highly motile, it is moving. Okay, why it is needed? It is needed to move. It is helping to the movement of the body like this. But it is not motile. The egg is not motile. This is motile one, this is not motile. Because of that it has what? A tail. Come to know now. Next we will see the diagram, student. Important diagram, both male and female reproductive system or else organ. They will ask for your exam, draw a neat label diagram, that time you have to able to draw. Look at here, male reproductive organ in human. Okay, this is a female reproductive organ in human. First we will see the male reproductive organ. See here, I am not mentioned all the parts, okay, main parts we have indicated, only that much in both cases, because the same lesson in high level we are going to study in your 10th standard. So each and every parts we are going to study in our 10th class, that is in our higher class. So here just a simple main parts need, okay, only that much. So I have drawn only that much, it is there, only this much it is there in your textbook. Okay, no need of going in detail, okay, because we are studying in our higher classes. So the male reproductive organ, see, this is a male reproductive organ. See here we can see two testes, a pair of testes. Here we can see this is a pair of testes. This is a main part of the male reproductive system. It is located outside the body to maintain the temperature. If it is high temperature, sperms are not producing. In low, it is because of that reason it is located outside, that is like bag-like structure, that is called as scrotum. Okay, because these testes are having two functions. One is it is going to produce a sex cell, what I said, reproductive cell or else sex cell, that is a gamete. Which gamete? Yes, that is a sperm. It is also called as spermatozoa. Okay, these testes are going to produce the gamete, male gamete, along with the secretion of male hormone. Okay, there are two hormones, write down. First one, testosterone, that is the name of the hormone, testosterone. One more hormone is progesterone. Testosterone and progesterone hormone is produced in this testis along with the secretion of sperm. Okay, once the sperm is secreted, it is going to store somewhere here. See, this is this small unit, it is called as epididymis. You will study in your higher class. It is going to, what it is going to store that one in that. Temporary storage is done by epididymis. Next what happened? It is, these are the sperm duct. This is called as sperm duct. It is also called as vas deferens. So that is a sperm duct. These sperms are, see, these sperms are traveling like this. okay, traveling like this, and it is coming like this through this penis out. Okay, that is the external genital organ of the male. Okay, that is penis. So now what is the function of testis? Is production of what gamete, male gamete, along with the secretion of hormones, testosterone and progesterone. Only this much. What is a gamete called? Sperm. Okay. So here this is a urinary bladder for the urine passing, and for the spermatozoa, both are coming in the same passage in that penis, that is called as urethra and all. Okay, that you will study in your higher class. Okay, this is all about the male reproductive organ. Next we will see the female reproductive organ. See here, you have to keep it in your mind, that is the main parts. There are 3 parts we mentioned here. So you have to label that part for your exam. Okay, next we will see the female reproductive organ in human. Now my question is, which is the female gamete, student? Yes, we know that female gamete is egg or else ova. Okay, here we will see from where the ova is going to produce or else egg is releasing. Here there are 2 ovaries. This is the main part. This is the ovary. Actually that is almond shape. Very small it is, almond shaped. These 2 are, come to know now. This we can see in female, it is present in male. So there are 2 almond shaped ovary. These ovaries are releasing ova or else egg. Okay, actually it will take 28 days to release 1 egg. So in 1 month it is going to release 1 egg from here, next month it is going to release egg from that one. Okay, so what happened? This is going to secrete, along with that it is going to secrete the hormone called estrogen and progesterone. Progesterone is same in both case, and estrogen in female, testosterone in male. Okay, yeah. Next, what happened to that egg? Once it is going to produce that, when the ovum is releasing from this, we are calling it as the ovulation. Okay, now what happened here? Ova is released, egg is released. Here immediately that we can see one funnel shaped structure. See, funnel shaped structure, that is called as oviduct. See, like this it will come like this and it will end up here. See, that is called as oviduct, or is one more name, that is fallopian tube. Like a tube like structure it is. So once the ova or else egg is released from this ovary, what will happen? This funnel shaped opening, it is going to receive that egg and it's move like this. Now question is, how this ova is or else egg is moving? We come to know that egg does not have any tail or anything, but how it is, still it is moving. How? See here, because of the cilia. Cilia means it is a small hair like structure present in oviduct. Okay, there are number of cilia present in oviduct. Because of the movement of that, these ovum is passing like this. I will draw and show students. See, it will come like this, like this, like this, and it will reach somewhere here. Okay, in that time, if it is getting any sperm, okay, there is a fertilization takes place, that we will study in next class. So in today's class only reproductive system we are going to study. Okay, so what happened? This is oviduct. Next it leads to this. See, this is a bag like structure, that is called as uterus or else mother's womb we are saying. See here, this is like a baby cot, how it is cradle we are saying, no? Same as that, how it is, how soft it is, like a bed it is, no? So to protect a baby, there is a cradle or else baby cot like structure. Okay, that is a creation of God. See how it is, how wonder it is. See here, there is a, why it is need that much like that kind of structure, students? To protect the baby. Okay, to protect the baby, there is a rich of blood capillaries, all the nutrients, all those things, there is a what all availability, how to get to that one. So what it is? So it is protecting layer. See, there are number of layers and all there, 3 layers, it is having 3 layers, that all you are going to study in your 10th standard. Okay. So what happened? This is a protecting bag it is. Okay. Why it is so protecting? Because it have to carry the baby once the fertilization is occur. Okay. So it is having such a structure. So next it leads to this vagina. Vagina is not labeled in your textbook. This part is called as vagina. Okay, vagina, that is a common passage, or else it is a birth canal. We are saying birth canal. After the maturation of the baby, here what happened? In that it will open like this and it come down. The baby will come down to the external environment. Okay. One more thing is there. This part is also called as cervix. That is also called as cervix. That is a smooth muscle present over there. So that is like elastic type it is. When the baby comes out, it is going to open. Okay. Otherwise it is covered like this. Okay, covered like this. This is a small schematic representation of, or is what a labeled diagram of both male and female reproductive part. So in exam they will ask you to draw with the labeled diagram. So you have to draw like this. Okay. Now we will end up what and all we have studied today in today's class. Yeah, we come to know that there are 2 types of reproduction, that is sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. We come to know that what is the importance of reproduction. Even though it is not so much vital like our respiration, excretion, all those things, but it is still, it is very, very important. Why? For the maintenance of the next generation. Otherwise what will happen? All organism it is deciding, I am not going to do any reproduction, means what will happen? For the next generation there is no organism. Because of that we can see now extinct species we are saying, endangered species we are saying, because if they are not going to produce their young one, means it is going to endanger. Okay, or else extinct. Yeah, yeah. Next what we come to know after that? Yes, there are 2 types. What is the difference between asexual and sexual type of reproduction? Asexual means what it is? A single organism is going to produce 2 or more organism, that is a young one. If it is both two organisms are involving in the reproduction, means that is called as sexual type of reproduction. In sexual type of reproduction, there is a formation of gamete. Female gamete is called as egg or else ova. Okay, egg or ova. If it is a male gamete, that is called as sperm. Sperm is very, very small, that is a microscopic one. So what it is? So it has a tail because it is going, or else it is moving, it is a motile. Okay, but female gamete is called as egg, that is non-motile. Because of the movement of cilia, it is going to move from the from where in oviduct to the uterus, like that. Okay. So next we studied about the different parts. Just will glance student, what are the different parts? Yes, in male, testis, yes, vas deferens, or else it is also called as sperm duct. Sperm duct. Next one is the penis. Okay, these are the 3 main parts. In other than that, we can see number of different parts. Okay, next female reproductive system, we can see 2 ovaries along with the oviduct. Both the side we can see the oviduct, uterus, cervix and vagina. Yes, these are all about today's class. Next we'll discuss in next class. So write down today's question, students. First question. Name both male and female gametes. Second question. Differentiate sexual and asexual type of reproduction. Okay. Next, one more question. Draw a neat labeled diagram of female reproductive system in human beings. Okay. Thank you, students.